day in the life of a quarantine child. Tomorrow's my sister got a drinking party, so we're going out and about to get some class stuff. So that's what I'm doing during my quarantine. Using
Jalecia Lewis
from
Florida State University.
Okay, Jalecia Lewis, how has the coronavirus affected your senior year as a college student compared to high schoolers?
So, being that this is my final year at Florida State University, there were a lot of people that I was looking to say goodbye to, a lot of mentors, a lot of peers that really were with me since I first stepped foot on campus. And so, because of COVID-19, you know, I haven't been able to say those goodbyes and to really have those full circle moments with people that I really care and love deeply. And so that's kind of forced me to really be intentional about who I talk to and who I'm reaching out to. So it does kind of, it is unfortunate to have those moments kind of taken, but it does give me opportunity to keep those relationships going.
How has the quarantine changed your daily routines?
So for the last month or so, while being in classes and also doing an internship where I had to work from home, I pretty much wake up in the morning and have to really set a routine for myself. And so whether that's, you know, making sure that I'm on Zoom for my classes on Tuesday and Thursdays, and also clocking in and for my internship and doing work, also just trying to put in structure as far as, you know, exercising, eating food, dinner, lunch, breakfast. It's part of a lot of structure. It's difficult being inside at my apartment, but I try to switch it up and break the day up as I go along so that I get some movement. I'm not in the same chair all day.
And for my final question, says you can see what she's wearing. How do you feel about your virtual graduation?
I'm satisfied with the graduation. Obviously, it isn't the moment that I wanted to have. I definitely wanted to be able to walk across the stage, shake President John Thrasher's hand, and get my degree from Florida State University. But I think the way that they had it set up, the speech from the commencement speaker was very moving. I was able to reflect on the journey that I've had with my family, and it was made it a little bit more special because, you know, when you're at a real graduation, you're there with thousands of other people, but I was able to be home with about the dozen or so family members that, you know, have supported me. And I think it was great because I had that moment. Would have been nice to have it in person. It still, I think, was a moving ceremony, and I'm really happy to have had the opportunity to do that.
This is my documentary because I stay right next to one of the COVID testing sites. You can just, this is Cooker Park, you can just walk up there and get tested at any time of the day. Okay, so I wanted to add my own feelings to my documentary because I only interviewed my sister, but I wanted to put my own input as well. So basically, this whole quarantine, I was not very mad about it. The only thing that bothered me about being quarantined and not having school was the fact that, like, I'm a senior, of course, but we didn't get like a prom, we didn't get our grad bash, we didn't get our senior week, and that really just made me really depressed because I was just like, I really didn't have a senior prom. Like, my senior fantasy is gone. I was gonna come in there looking like the princess, the queen that I think that I am, in this little coconut head that I have, and I was gonna strut in there in my own little cloud nine world with my dress on, and that was just taken by Miss Rona. And that's really the only thing that was about quarantine that I could not stand was not the fact that I couldn't leave my house, but the fact that I couldn't get away from the people in my house because they aggravate my living soul sometimes because our personalities differentiate. They don't correlate, they don't click together. And I just be wanting to leave sometimes and really got the house and stay away from them for a day's time. So I think this quarantine was a good thing because I hate school. I don't like none of the people in that school. They're all rude, stank, and nasty. And I hope that some of them watch this one day and feel some type of way. And also, being in quarantine, I have to deal with pets. They're like my children. If anybody knows me, y'all know that I have a lot of pets. So they're always in my ear, flying around, tweeting, whining, barking, flying at the fish tank and all that. But I'm glad that we get in our senior year still anyway. So bye, y'all. Love y'all.